Hi there, welcome to the channel. This is the Legally Blind Geek YouTube channel. My name is Mike, and on this channel we focus on overcoming low vision challenges. Today's challenge is all about reading prescription labels. Yes, I know some of us try and use our reading glasses, which in my case, mine just are not powerful enough to see the small print. So then I try and use my handheld magnifier, my old trusty Eschenbach. It works, but not the best. There is a better option, and that better option is ScriptTalk. You can use the device. This is ScriptTalk 2, which for me was issued to me through the VA. Now there are retail versions available out there. You just need to work with your pharmacy, your doctor, and get squared away with that. But you can also download a free app from the App Store for your iPhone or your Android phone. Sound like a good idea to you? If you're a visually impaired person, I guarantee you it is. Check this out. Description box right below this video. I have included some links and also some chapters to learn more about unboxing, setting up, and using the ScriptTalk 2 device and how it compares to the differences, slight differences that you'll find in the mobile app, which we'll go into greater detail about the mobile app in a separate video, and you'll find the card up here and in the description down below. The fine folks that provide ScriptTalk, so that if you have some questions that I don't answer here, like where do I get one, who qualifies and who doesn't qualify, they can help you figure all that out. You give them the zip code, they'll tell you local pharmacies that participate in the ScriptTalk program. You get the device for free, and the pharmacy will put a RFID tag on the bottle. And there are a couple of different bottles, a couple of different designs. One has the little label here on the bottom. That is the retail version. And the other version is like this little guy here. It's inside the tag. And it's underneath the label. It's included with the label, and that comes from the VA, the Veterans Administration, where I get all my pharmaceuticals, get my meds and stuff like that from. But it's available to everybody, and it is free. Why not give it a try? Also in the description, you're going to find some links to some other useful low vision devices that I have found that work better for me than others, and they're just there for information. Affiliate links that are in here, not all are, but I list the ones that are affiliate links. We'll make a couple of pennies. But other than that, but especially the reason that I do this, I go to the time to put all these links in here, is so that it makes it easier for you to find additional information that you might need. Either what the price is, what the availability is, and all that kind of good stuff. So use the links if you want to. If you don't want to use the links, that's fine too. So having said that, check out the description for useful links. Check out the chapters. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you so choose. You find this interesting, you find this useful, share it with a friend. Anybody that's visually impaired, that's what I'm here for. That's my passion, is trying to help folks with a visual impairment overcome those challenges. Let's get straight into unboxing, setting up, and using the ScriptTalk 2 device. What do you say? Sound good? Here we go. And this is what I got. Nice little carrying bag. Open it up. There's the box. And, you know, the first thing that struck me is, you know, it's got a nice little pocket in here where we can put stuff in. You know, it's got this nice little pocket here that we can put some things in. This is plenty of big enough that I could put all kinds of meds in there if I wanted to once this is out of the box. And it's got a little pouch on the outside here where I could put stuff in. And you know, it's a nice little bag. Will I ever use it? To be honest with you, I don't know. I'll give it a whirl, see how it works. I can see where it would come in really handy when I go and I'm going to be out of town and I need to pack some luggage. This would probably help me to organize the ScriptTalk and my meds all in one place. That might be a good idea. I think that's probably what I'll do. So let's set that aside and let's focus on the box that we have here. And here's what the box looks like. ScriptTalk. This is a picture of the device. You can stop, pause the video, whatever you focus in on some of this stuff if you like to. So this is what the container looks like. Now to open it, let's see here. Okay, I've already opened it once, so I had to cut some tape that's right along this edge here. Open it up. Okay, and here is the instruction booklet, which it's always good to have instructions. We'll just set it aside and pull the device out of the packaging here. Set that aside for a minute, and I'm thinking there's probably something under here. Oh, that little tray comes out. Okay, here is another sample bottle that we can use to read. And when I contacted the customer support folks, they actually sent me one that is set up for like the VA issues. The RFID tag is underneath the label. We'll talk about that here in a minute. And then the retail version is this bigger one, and the RFID tag is right here on the bottom of it. So that's stuck on there from the pharmacy. So what else we got in the box here? Okay. AC power supply. That could come in handy if you want to. It's not a battery charger, it's just a power supply. So if you're not going to use it via batteries, you can plug that in, stick it in the wall, and use it with house current. And that's for here in the U.S., so that's probably 120 volt receptacle. Yeah, 120 volt plug. It's not grounded, so I'm sure that's hunky-dory. And in addition to that, what we got here? Okay, if you're out and about and you need to use this thing and you want to wear these little things on your ears, you can. And it's got a, looks like a, your standard earphone jack. So that should work with just about anything. So let's put all that back in there. For right now, we're going to close the box up. And check out the device here. Okay, so we got the on button. Scroll up, scroll down. They're nice and tactile. So you can feel that that one's going this way, that one's going that way. So I'm going to say that's up, and I'm going to say that's down. Makes it easier for me to understand. The speaker's right here. What else we got here? Okay, there's, I would assume, where something plugs into that. Okay, that's the earphone. Yeah, that's the earphone jack. Okay, that's the on and off switch. So on, the volume, probably the farther you go this way, the louder the volume's going to be. That's where you plug in the auxiliary AC adapter. So on the back of it here, you got these little cushions so that it, when you put it on the table, it doesn't, it sticks fairly well. It doesn't want to slide. You have to really move, really have to push on it to get to move. So that's a good thing, because this is a slippery board here. Battery box comes off. What we got here? Okay, that's probably holding those batteries in. Let's, oh, yep, that was holding the batteries in. So now that they've gone all over the place, let's just go ahead and dump them out. Now, one thing that I have come to find out about batteries over the years, they are tactile clues on these things. Little tit here, little nipple is one side, then the flight side is the other. Whether this is the positive and this is the negative, however you want to talk about it, it's fine with me. For me, I just go, okay, nipple, bottom. Now the bottom always goes to the spring. So let's check out what we got here as far as the spring. There's a spring right here, a spring right here. So the springs are on both sides. So that tells me that the batteries all go in with the bottom here on both sides, and the nipples going that way. So let's see what we can do here. Because the spring always goes against the flat side. So we'll stick those in there, roll them just a little bit, make sure they're seated. Nipple, butt, or bottom. Stick that in there, push it against the spring. There we go. Easy as pie. Put this back in there. We're going to get it where it latches, snaps in, voila. Turn it over. Now, if I've done everything correctly, when I turn this thing on, it should beep. Let me turn it around here. Yeah, because these are going to be towards me. Right up here is probably where I need to put the bottle to get it to read the label. Yep, it beeped.
Script talk station ready.
That's pretty loud. So let's take this first. This is like the VA.
Patient, Joe Veteran. Medication, extra strength. Tylenol, 250 milligrams tablet. Instructions. Take 1 tablet as needed for pain. Prescription date, October 10th, 2019. Expiration, October 10th, 2020. Quantity, 24 tablets. Refills remaining. 1. Warning. Take with food. Warning. May cause drowsiness. Prescriber, Dr. Ben Casey. To reorder this prescription, dial 312-555-1212.
So that paused it.
8765431. Prescription number 987654321. To reorder this prescription, dial 312. Prescriber, Dr. Ben. Warning. May cause drowsiness. Warning. Take with food. Quantity, 24 tablets. Expiration, October 10th, 2020. Prescription date, October 10th, 2000.
Okay, well, this button takes it down the list or reads forward on the list. This one pauses and starts. This one will back up. So if it says something and you want to hear it again, you just push this.
Instructions. Take 1 tablet as needed for pain.
If you want to move forward.
Prescription date, October 10th, 2019.
So you can move back and forth. So let's see what this one does.
Patient, John Smith. Medication, erythricin 500 milligram Advent vial. Instructions. Take twice a day until gone. Quantity, 20. Prescription date. Prescription date, February 5th. Quantity, 20. Instructions. Medication. Patient, John Smith. Patient, John Smith.
So we can use these little guys here to navigate
John
back and
Smith.
forth.
Medication, erythricin.
So this turns it on, turns it off, forward, backward. So it's pretty self-explanatory. With the VA type, you just have to hold it here so it can pick it up out of the label. With the retail version of it, the little label here, you just put it there.
Patient, John Smith. Medication, erythricin 500.
And that's all there is to it. No more fumbling around with your hand magnifier. No more messing around with, your reading glasses. You just basically take this little guy out, turn it on. It beeps until you find your prescription bottle.
Patient, John Smith. Medication.
Then you hear the beep change. It went from a slow beep to a quick beep, letting it know that it was reading this. And then it starts reading through the label that is on the prescription bottle. Could it be any simpler? Okay, just for fun, I decided to go ahead and plug in the headset or earphones. They just plug in here just like you would normally plug them into a 3.5 millimeter, earphone jack. I'll get it out here in a moment. And they clip in behind your ears. Let me see if I can go ahead and adjust this real quick so you can see it. Okay, just a quick illustration. Here is how they They clip on. You just unfold this little guy here and stick it behind your ear like such. Push it towards your ear. Likewise on the other side. And it's pretty close underneath my chin here anyway. So I'll back up here so it gives you a little better idea. And they sound pretty good, and they don't have all that discomfort that, you know, a lot of in-ear stuff does. Now on over the ear here, you know, if you're just using it for a short amount of time, it's not really, they're not uncomfortable, and the sound quality is quite good, and the volume goes up really loud. So if you're in a noisy environment, it may help to hear and understand better. If it's in a quiet environment, you want to turn them down a bit. But just wanted to check those out, show you that they do work, give you a quick thought as to what I think about them. Great job. Script Talk 2 device. For a visually impaired person that has problems reading prescription labels, it's a game changer. I highly recommend it. If you have any questions about it, please post them in the comment section down below. If you get some value out of this, consider subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. And by all means, if you know somebody that's visually impaired, you know, whether it's age-related vision loss or they're legally blind like myself due to, you know, some kind of disease or injury, share it with them. Do appreciate your time. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Make it a great day. Stay safe. Pay it forward. Bye.